All right, here we are, January 23rd, 2022. Let's look at my winter garden. Most of this was planted in the fall. Didn't do a video in December. We had tons of rain, which was really good, but not a whole lot was going on. Now in January, we got lots of warm weather. We've been hitting mid-70s lately, which is good and it's not good. That's what happens. Got some cauliflower, which is good, but it's starting to open up already. That's usually due to the warm weather. So hopefully February will be a little cooler. And one thing I did get going in December was garlic. Here's one of the containers. As you can see, the tall garlic popping up. Also in here, let's see, either end of December, maybe beginning of January, I planted some purple cauliflower. So we got quite a few of the purple cauliflower. There's one right there coming up. So that's new for me. Hopefully that'll work out good. Bunch of red cabbage, a whole bunch in here. I took some out and transplanted them, but decided to leave it like this to see how it will do. It's growing well. There's a little head down in there. Still got a ways to go. Maybe next month. So my green onions, I've had this, I don't know, 4 years now. I just like to harvest the green and they keep growing. Here's the Serrano pepper plant that is now in its 3rd year. I still have peppers. This is done really well. Obviously, this likes the warmer weather. But February and March are typically cool, so we'll see if this survives. A little bit of this jalapeno plant, but I don't know if it's got much to go. A couple little peppers. And a little cauliflower. This one's doing better. I don't know if we can see in here or not. It's a little head developing, but it's nice and tight in there, so that's good. Hopefully it continues to do well. I've taken most of the peppers out. Still got a little poblano here, but that's probably gonna go. This one on the end is still got tons of peppers. I've picked a bunch, there's still a bunch. So I might keep that for a while. More cauliflower. This one's doing much better. Nice, tighter head developing down there. Still pretty small. A little bit smaller than a baseball. Let's see if we can get in here. Not sure. This one might be a cabbage. Might be cauliflower as well, but I don't see anything in the middle just yet. And here's a red cabbage that I took out of that big barrel we looked at earlier. That's finally getting a little bit bigger. Let's take a look back over here. So I got some carrots growing. It's weird. They grew up there in a little bare spot. I think I added some more seeds. Yeah, strawberry still hanging in there from last year. Nothing growing, but looks like the plant will still hang around. Got some lettuce in the back here. Same with this one, but looks like mostly arugula. You can see it's already bolting from this warm weather. That's the flowers. And I got some more containers of garlic. Love garlic. Probably be around May, June at the latest for the garlic. And some more salad lettuce. Nice mixture, different varieties. It's really good. And I got another container of carrots. This one's more fully developed, so guess I can check these out pretty soon. They're looking pretty good. And this box, I just got this going, I don't know, a couple months ago. This red cabbage isn't doing very well. I think I might have to pull it. It's got a bunch of them gray aphids all over it. And it hasn't been growing much. A few more garlic in here. And I'm thinking this is a cabbage. Nothing developing yet. Plant's looking nice and big though. Some more garlic. There's another one. I got this tomato cage on here to keep critters out while things are small. I think, and I hope, that is some of my new Dinosaur Kale, planted from seed. I put a whole bunch in here. Different things are popping up, but it's hard to tell what is weeds and not, but I'm pretty sure that will be Dinosaur Kale. Really looking forward to that. That thing is supposed to get really big. Some cauliflower, another tiny little head down in there, starting to grow. I moved these two plants, both cauliflower. Another little head down in there. This area will get shade quicker, so I've been concerned about the warm weather. And I have some broccoli. Again, I'm worried about the warm weather. This looks good so far, but it will start to open up soon. It's, it's not that big yet. There are some smaller side shoots throughout. And then this week we got another full week of actually increased temperatures. We're looking at high 70s. There's another cauliflower, little head developing down in there. It's hard to see, it's really small. But my 2-box raised beds, let's see, this has got to be the 3rd year now. These are doing pretty good in here. I think we have cauliflower. This is a small plant. I tried to spread some of the plantings out so they don't all harvest at once. Now look at this. I just noticed this yesterday. This thing is huge. It's definitely, I don't know, good 5-6 inches in diameter, probably 6-inch diameter. Probably gonna be picking this soon. It's still pretty tight, but it might be starting to open up. You can see some of the gaps. But other than that, it looks really good. There's a few plants. This one might be a cabbage. And then fact, it should be, because I remember putting different plants in here. And then we have some broccoli. It's a little tiny head developing. These raised beds have been doing really good. Some more garlic. They've just dropping garlic everywhere. And I got some peas growing. These have turned out really good. I've used a bunch, and I got a ton of it in the fridge right now that I gotta be using. So I got 3 containers. The little one on the end is some beans that I think are pretty much done. But these are spring blush peas. You can see these really nice flowers. These are not quite ready. I mean, I guess you can eat them. These are edible pods. I wait till they're a little bit bigger. There's quite a few up on top. I harvested a bunch yesterday. I got into growing peas. I think this is my 2nd year now. Really happy with how easy they are and how tasty they are. This plant is taller than me, and it's working really well with this cattle panel or whatever it is. Although I have tomato cages that they like to climb up. So all 3 of these are doing really nice. Dragon tongue. It's still hanging in there. Let's see, I actually got a few of these beans. It's a really pretty bean. It's some purple tint to it. When you cook it, it just turns green like any other one, or like a pale green actually. So that you lose the purple when you cook it, but it's a really nice plant. Yeah, I got a huge broccoli over here, or plant I should say. The head's not too big. Again, I'm probably going to have to take some of these, harvest some of them. Now the broccoli, you can cut the head off and leave these smaller side shoots to continue growing. Rather than a cauliflower, you harvest it and it's done. Here's another broccoli. And another broccoli. This is not too bad. So like this one's, it's opening up a bit. I definitely need to just cut it. Hoping for some bigger heads, but that's pretty good if it was just a little tighter. Not bad. Got some lettuce that just kind of popped up. I'll add that to the salad stuff. This seems to be one variety. It's good though. Got another box, so I'm trying to stagger things more so I don't harvest all at once. So this is a new developing box. I've put another mix of salad mix. Should be a variety. You see all the sprouts coming up. And I have a ton of onions. Like this box. Some of the lettuce just kind of spread and pop up everywhere, but I don't know if we can see. Again, I got these cages to keep the critters, especially, you know, the cat and possum, especially when there's not much growing yet. You can see we do have some onions sprouting. I planted these I guess in December, or some of these. Actually been spreading out the onions as well. Some of the lettuce popping up. Just didn't put them in here, but they're coming up anyway. You can see we have lots of little onion sprouts coming up. And then a couple boxes where nothing's coming up yet, but their seeds are in there. Onions. I got 3 varieties. Trying to remember what kind of red I have. It's the same as the previous year. And then I got early Texas Serrano. That should be a big brown yellow one. And I don't know if I'm saying this right. Cipollini. It's a smaller, I guess, Italian flat type of onion. And I got 3 cauliflowers in here. So we'll see how it does packed together. And more onions. You can see a lot of sprouts coming up and a lot of lettuce just popping up. I don't know where this lettuce comes from, but probably, I guess, from letting some of it go to seed. But the onions are coming up, which is good. Another container of carrots that I planted. This was more recent. Actually, you can see some of the green popping up. That'll be the carrots. And I have a red cabbage right here. Really looking forward to some more cabbage. And I got some chives. This is left over from last year. Just a little pot, but seems to do the job. So anyway, that's how my fall winter garden is coming along. Really looking forward to onions, garlic, and carrots. Of course, the broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbages. Let's take a quick look at this cherry tomato plant that just came up with the compost. This would be the 3rd year. And you can see I still got tons of tomatoes. Lots of growth. Lots of green tomatoes. Red tomatoes all over. Here we are in January. And I'm still getting tons of tomatoes. Anyway, that's one tomato plant I won't have to plant. Of course, the rosemary bush. But that's it for my January tour of the garden. Until next month, hopefully we'll be harvesting some of this. See you later.